Hello YouTube, this is Outlaw Killer with a video follow-up for the Fabled World build that I was building. It's a little not yet finished, but still working a couple things, trying to get to what you guys want. I'll show you what I got so far. So I'm running the cruise. I think it's a must in a Fabled deck to run 3 cruises. It's the Monster Reborn of the deck. Searcher, you got your 3 Fabled Grimrails. You throw them from your hand to the graveyard. As long as you have a Fabled monster in the field, and you get any Fabled monster from your deck to your hand, that's extremely good. 2 Kushano. Was running 3, but 2 just keeps you recycling an effect on the graveyard. Just keep a discard engine. I got 3 Luries. I had 2 Luries in the Chawa. I want to get another Chawa. I mainly put 2 Chawa out because they won't let you play DT cards or cards that are not out yet at my locals. 2 Fabled Galabus. This card is insanely good. It's not much people only run 1, but I like to run 2. I've taken out Sheens with it. It's discard 1 card from your hand, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls that's got less defense than the attack of this card, and his attack is 1500. You'd be surprised how many monsters have less than 15 defense. 1 Fabled Ruby-Ruda. I mainly like him because he's a 4-tuner. His effect does come in sometimes, but I mainly like him because he's a 4-tuner. 1 Fabled Raven. 1 Fabled Mistoji. I want to replace Mistoji with Raven. Raven is not really a must in a Fabled anymore, but he is a great asset. That's it for the Fabled monsters. For the Dark World, I have 2 gold. 1 Snipe Hunter for discarding engine and destroying power. I recently put him in the deck just to see how it would do at locals, and it totally wrecked. Insanely good card. 2 Trickies. They're really good, especially if you mix it with a Kushano. You throw away Lurie, the special summon, special Tricky, special Lurie, summon Kushano. There's a Mistworm right there, and you have it in normal summon. Oh, well, normal. Yeah. 1 Caius. Caius is insanely good. 1 Sorcerer. I rarely get him out because I only have 1, but he is a good asset. But next one to go. Morphin Jar. Great discarding and drawn power. 1 Honest. 1 Gorse. Gorse is good. I like mixing Gorse with Kushano because I can get Leviathan out right then and there with the token. Token's 7 stars, so it's pretty good. 1 Dandelion. And that's it for the monsters. For the spells, we have Dark Hole, staple. Monster Reborn, staple. Card Destruction, staple. Mind Control, staple. Lightning Vortex. Pot of Avarice. Giant Trunade. MST. I should really run 2, but need to find room. 1 book. And that's it for the spells. For the traps, I have not a very big trap lineup. 3 Royal Decrees and a Phoenix Wind Blast. Fables don't have any magical trap support, so you really don't need to run any traps. You just want to stop your opponent's traps from stopping your monsters. 3 Decrees is perfect. I run 1 Phoenix Wind Blast. Most people, you got Royal Decree out and this card's useless, but you know what? I've used it plenty of times. I would set Decree, set Wind Blast. I would throw a card back at the top of the deck. That gives him a dead draw. Next phase, Royal Decree. It's insanely good. Moving on to the extra deck. I run 2 Leviathans. You'd be extremely surprised how easy it is to get a level 10 out. Especially when it's not 2 or more. It's just 1 Fabled Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. That's insanely good. Level 9s, I got Alley of Justice Field Marshal. I want to get a Mistworm, so if you got one, let me know if I want it. I like it because just the main, destroy face down, draw a card, so it's really good. I got 2 Fabled Valkyries, or Valkyries, however you want to pronounce it. Really good card, 29 beater. I've gone over Scrap Dragons, it's hilarious. Staples, Red Dragon Archery, RDA, Colossal Fighter, and Stardust. For level 7s, I got one Chaos King Archfiend. He's really good. And a Ancient Fairy Dragon. I mainly put an Ancient Fairy because in case I run into Gravekeepers and, I don't know, I MST out, just keep blowing out that field spell, which, you know, kind of cancels out your cruise. For level 6s, I got one Flamebolt Urquiza's and a Gaia. I like Gaia because I run over Stardust with it. That 26, that extra 100 just gives you that extra oomph. I do want to take Urquiza's out for a Bryonic though, so let me know that. Level 5s, to Raging. When he's synchro summoned and you have one or less cards in your hand, you draw cards till you have 2 cards. Very, very helpful. And a Staging Sergeant. This card is so fucking good. You have no clue. He swings for 22, swings again for 3,000 if he destroys a monster. 5-star, 3K beater. I've gotten him out. He's got one monster. Swing directly for 3,000. Game. Insanely good. For the side deck, I'm still working a couple cards to get in my side deck, but for now I got 3 Consecrated Lights. Got it just in case I run into a dad deck or a, I don't know, and you know, it's good against Gravekeepers too. 2 Ambitious Gophers. You know, this card is very, not many people really, they just see it as another Fiend, Dark Fiend, 24 beater. But if you face him against my own deck, because I have no hand half the time, it's insanely good. Once per turn, you get to select 2 monsters your opponent controls and destroy them. Your opponent can negate this effect by showing you a monster in his or her hand. I have no hand most of the time. If someone uses this against me, I'm kind of fucked, unless I got Stardust stuff. Spirit Reaper, I don't have any defense monsters in this deck, except for Ancient Fairy Dragon, but, you know, I don't really use it for that. So, good defense card. 1 Lesser Fiend, unless, in case I run into, I don't know, something worth around the graveyard. Whatever this guy destroys, it gets removed from play, so, you know, you get a Nimble Mananga, a Giant Worm, anything that works when it gets into the graveyard, you know, Dark Souls, whatever. 2 Noblemen of Crossout, mainly for the Worm decks and for Gravekeeper decks. Just fucks them up. You use 2 Noblemans on like a fucking, on a spy or a guard or anything, you kind of fuck their deck up. And 1 DD Crow. So that's my Fabled deck for now. You guys let me know if any tips, anything that I can work on my deck, what to take out, what to put back in. I am gonna take every monster that's not a Fabled monster once Hidden Arsenal 4 comes out, and going to replace them with Cerebral, Chawa, and all the new ones. I've read them all and they're insanely good. So let me know, YouTube.